Japanese schools are famous worldwide for their peculiar, strict, and often surprising rules. Behind these norms lies an educational philosophy aimed at fostering discipline, respect, and a sense of community. In this video, we'll uncover 10 of the most incredible rules applied in Japanese schools. Number 10. School uniforms. In Japan, the school uniform is a powerful symbol of equality and discipline. Each school has its own style, but all impose extremely strict rules. Skirts measured to the millimeter, socks of a set color, ties positioned with precision. Even backpacks are color-coded by grade level, making it easy to identify a student's year. Any violation, even minor, results in warnings or punishments. The purpose is to eliminate social differences and keep the focus on studies. However, this rigidity is often criticized for limiting individuality and increasing student stress. Some schools have begun to ease the rules, allowing small freedoms. Yet for most, the uniform remains a cornerstone of education, a symbol of belonging and collective order that reflects the Japanese philosophy of social harmony. Number 9. Mandatory white underwear. One of the most controversial school rules in Japan concerns underwear. In several schools, students are required to wear only white undergarments. It is not just a suggestion, but a strict obligation. Some schools even carry out inspections to ensure compliance, a practice that sparks heated debate today. The stated purpose is to maintain total uniformity, preventing visible differences that might cause distraction or judgment among students. Yet this rule is increasingly criticized as invasive and a violation of privacy. Despite mounting pressure to abolish it, some institutions still defend it as part of Japan's traditional discipline. To outsiders, it seems absurd, but it shows how far the will for control and uniformity can go. Number 8. Mandatory school lunch. In Japan, during elementary and middle school, students are not allowed to bring food from home. Everyone must eat the meals served by the school in a system known as kyushoku, planned by nutritionists. The rule is designed to ensure equality. No one can show off expensive or different meals. Students are expected to finish everything, and those who often leave food may be scolded or officially reprimanded. The goal is to instill respect for food and promote healthy habits. For many, however, this rule creates anxiety, especially for those with small appetites or dietary needs. In high school, the rule changes. Students bring their own bento from home, symbolizing greater independence. The shift reflects how Japanese schools manage the transition from uniformity in childhood to progressive autonomy. Number 7. Students clean the school. In Japanese schools, there is no staff for daily classroom cleaning. Students themselves must do it. This tradition, called gakosoji, requires pupils to clean hallways, classrooms, and even bathrooms. The purpose is not just hygiene, but also teaching responsibility, humility, and respect for shared spaces. It is considered an essential part of education and helps make Japan one of the cleanest countries in the world. To outsiders, seeing children and teens with buckets and rags might seem odd, but in Japan, it's perfectly normal. The idea is that learning to maintain order in school strengthens community spirit, a rule that passes on lasting values, showing how Japanese education shapes disciplined citizens even through small everyday actions. Number 6. Absolute punctuality. Arriving on time at school in Japan is not just an obligation, but a core value. Being late, even by a few minutes, is seen as disrespect toward classmates and teachers. Often, latecomers must apologize in front of the whole class, turning the mistake into a public lesson. This rule reflects Japan's view of time. Every minute matters and must be respected. Punctuality is seen as training for adult life, where reliability and respect are essential. It's no coincidence that Japan is known for trains that arrive to the second. Though strictness can be hard for students, it becomes a lesson they carry throughout life, preparing them for a society built on precision and order. Number 5. No makeup or accessories. Japanese students must follow strict appearance rules. Makeup, jewelry, nail polish, or flashy accessories are prohibited. Nails must be short and clean. Hair must remain natural. Students with lighter or curly hair often have to prove it hasn't been dyed or altered. Certain hairstyles, like ponytails, are banned for being considered distracting. The goal is to keep focus only on academics. However, this rule greatly limits self-expression, especially for adolescents discovering their identity. In recent years, some schools have allowed small concessions, like natural skincare products. Still, the dominant philosophy remains discipline and collective uniformity. Number 4, no romantic relationships. Many Japanese schools ban dating between students. The belief is that love can distract from studies and extracurricular activities. Those who break the rule risk warnings, parent meetings, or even suspension. Of course, it's impossible to fully prevent teenage emotions, but the message is clear. Education must come first. Critics argue this rule restricts natural adolescent experiences. Still, many schools defend it as part of Japan's academic excellence culture. The idea is that avoiding romantic distractions temporarily strengthens focus and determination for future goals. A strict rule that highlights how seriously academics are taken in Japan. Number 3, respect is a daily ritual. Every morning in Japanese schools, students begin the day by greeting teachers with a collective bow and a good morning. This gesture is more than formality. It symbolizes recognition and gratitude toward authority. Bowing, a sign of humility and respect, reinforces key values of Japanese culture. Educators see it as a way to teach discipline, self-control, and social harmony. The practice shapes the classroom atmosphere with mutual respect. This daily ritual follows students into adulthood, influencing their behavior later in life. Unlike other countries where teacher-student relations are more informal, in Japan, this distance is part of education, a small gesture that sums up the Japanese philosophy. Learning is not just about knowledge, but also about character building. Number 2, self-managed classrooms. When a teacher is absent, many Japanese schools don't call in substitutes. Students must manage class themselves. Older students take leadership roles, while younger ones learn by observing and cooperating. This method builds responsibility, organizational skills, and teamwork. It's not unusual for lessons to continue smoothly as students respect the established order. To outsiders, this might look chaotic, but it works surprisingly well. It's a way to instill trust and prepare students for real-life situations, where autonomy and cooperation are essential. It also reinforces the concept of omoyari, meaning empathy and consideration for others, an approach that shows Japanese society's confidence in its youth. Number 1, no exams until 3rd grade. During the first years of school, Japanese children do not take written exams. This rule is based on the idea that character development comes before knowledge. Teachers focus on teaching respect, cooperation, and discipline, building a strong bond with students. Behavior is seen as a reflection of both family and class, encouraging personal responsibility. This approach reduces stress and helps children build stronger internal motivation. Experts say it's one reason Japanese students excel in international tests. Learning respect before learning to calculate or write is considered essential. A philosophy that may seem unusual to outsiders, but one that has helped shape a people with a strong civic sense and social discipline. Thanks for watching until the end. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our next content. See you soon for more adventures and curiosities.